Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, USA. The Central Intelligence Agency stands as one of the world's most powerful spy organizations. Founded in 1947 by President Harry Truman, the CIA operates from its headquarters in Langley, Virginia, under the motto, "The Work of a Nation." The Center of Intelligence. What makes the CIA truly exceptional is its dual approach to intelligence gathering. They combine human intelligence operatives, known as HUMINT, with cutting-edge technology to collect critical information. At their secret training facility called The Farm, new agents master covert operations, counterintelligence techniques, and even learn how to defeat lie detector tests. The agency's recruitment strategy is particularly fascinating. They actively scout talent from Ivy League universities, language programs, and even identify promising high school students with aptitudes in cryptography and geopolitics, training them early for future operations. The CIA's legendary operations have shaped world history. Operation Neptune's Spear eliminated Osama bin Laden in 2011. In 1953, they orchestrated Iran's coup through Operation Ajax. The U-2 spy plane incident in 1960 escalated U.S.-Soviet tensions when pilot Gary Powers was captured. Perhaps most controversially, the MK-Ultra program conducted secretive mind control experiments using drugs and hypnosis. Operating under 6 core principles: integrity, service, excellence, courage, teamwork, and stewardship, the CIA carefully selects its personnel. Their primary functions include foreign intelligence gathering, covert operations, counterterrorism, counterintelligence, and cyberintelligence. Today, under Director John Ratcliffe and the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, the CIA continues to wield major influence over U.S. foreign affairs, maintaining its position as the world's most secretive and powerful intelligence agency. Federal Security Service, FSB. Russia. Once a KGB man, always a KGB man. Vladimir Putin's words perfectly capture the essence of Russia's Federal Security Service. The FSB serves as Russia's primary internal security and intelligence agency, wielding extraordinary authority across counterterrorism, counterintelligence, border protection, and information security. Founded on April 12, 1995, the FSB emerged as the main successor to the infamous Soviet-era KGB. Under President Putin, himself a former KGB officer, the agency was restructured to address modern threats while maintaining its Cold War legacy of ruthless efficiency. Operating from Moscow's Kuznetsky Most Street, the FSB under Director Alexander Bortnikov has evolved into one of Russia's most powerful institutions. The agency extends its influence into domestic policy, foreign operations, and high-level security affairs, making it far more than just an intelligence service. The FSB's operations have made international headlines. The 2006 assassination of Alexander Litvinenko in London using radioactive polonium was traced back to FSB operatives. Their cyber warfare campaigns have targeted Western democracies, including alleged interference in the 2016 U.S. elections through sophisticated phishing and propaganda operations. The agency played a crucial role in Russia's 2014 annexation of Crimea, conducting intelligence operations that facilitated the rapid military takeover. Their divisions include counterespionage, constitutional defense, economic security, and border protection, each specializing in specific threats to Russian national security. Beyond traditional espionage, the FSB coordinates counterintelligence work across all federal bodies, guards Russia's territorial waters and natural resources, and protects the nation's leadership. This makes them not just an intelligence agency, but a cornerstone of Russian state power. Mossad operates as Israel's legendary foreign intelligence agency, earning worldwide recognition for its audacious covert missions and global reach. Founded on December 13, 1949, and headquartered in Tel Aviv, Mossad Hebrew 4 Institute reports directly to the Prime Minister's office. The agency works in seamless coordination with Amman, Israel's military intelligence, and Shin Bet, handling domestic security, creating a comprehensive intelligence network. Under current executive Yossi Cohen, Mossad has built a reputation as one of the world's most effective and secretive intelligence services. What sets Mossad apart is their unique operational philosophy. The 11th man tactic assigns one agent to identify flaws in every mission plan, strengthening operations and reducing risks. This meticulous approach has enabled their most famous successes. Their legendary operations read like spy thrillers. In 1960, they captured Nazi war criminal Adolf Eichmann in Argentina, smuggling him out for trial. Operation Entebbe in 1976 saw a coordinated rescue of hostages in Uganda. Most notably, Wrath of God, between 1972 and the 1980s systematically hunted down Black September members worldwide, retaliating for the Munich Olympics massacre. Mossad's secret weapons include sleeper cells, deep cover agents, and leveraging the global Jewish diaspora for intelligence gathering. Their operatives can remain dormant for years before activation, creating an invisible network spanning continents. The agency's primary functions encompass intelligence collection, covert operations, and counterterrorism. They protect Jewish communities worldwide while advancing Israel's national interests through strategic precision and calculated boldness. Today, Mossad continues operations that influence regional dynamics, making them an indispensable component of Israel's survival strategy in a hostile neighborhood. Research and Analysis Wing RAW, India. The enemy's enemy is our friend. This philosophy guides India's Research and Analysis Wing, the country's premier foreign intelligence agency. Established on September 21, 1968, RAW emerged from hard-learned lessons following India's conflicts with China in 1962 and Pakistan in 1965. Operating from the CGO complex in New Delhi under current executive Parag Jain, RAW reports directly to the Prime Minister's office. Despite being relatively young compared to other agencies, RAW has earned recognition as one of the world's most capable spy organizations. RAW recruits exclusively from India's elite services, the civil services, Indian Police Service, and armed forces. Their rigorous training involves advanced espionage techniques and field exercises, often conducted alongside the Indian Army at the Indian Military Academy. The agency's most celebrated operation occurred during the 1971 Bangladesh Liberation War. RAW agents trained the Mukti Bahini rebels and systematically dismantled Pakistani command structures, contributing significantly to Bangladesh's independence and Pakistan's partition. Operation Smiling Buddha in 1974 demonstrated RAW's strategic capabilities when India conducted its first nuclear test under complete secrecy. The operation showcased their ability to coordinate complex, sensitive missions without international detection. Operation Chanakya in the 1990s involved infiltrating insurgent groups in Kashmir, while counter-ISI operations in Balochistan and Afghanistan demonstrated RAW's expanding regional influence. RAW's core functions include intelligence collection from neighboring countries, counterterrorism operations, tracking nuclear threats, and protecting India's national interests abroad. The agency operates with remarkable independence, functioning without parliamentary oversight. This secrecy enables RAW to shape India's external strategic posture, making them instrumental in the country's rise as a regional power and global player in South Asian geopolitics. Ministry of State Security, MSS, China. Known as the Great Wall of Secrecy, China's Ministry of State Security represents the world's most comprehensive intelligence apparatus. Founded in 1951 and headquartered in Beijing, the MSS operates as both civilian intelligence agency and the International External Liaison Department of the Communist Party of China. Under Director Song Tao, the MSS serves dual purposes: traditional espionage and political influence operations. They conduct relations with foreign political parties, think tanks, and academics while simultaneously working to divide potential critics of China. The MSS has revolutionized intelligence gathering by combining human operatives with artificial intelligence-based surveillance. From facial recognition systems in Xinjiang to mass data collection worldwide, they represent the cutting edge of technological espionage. Their Silicon Valley operations have repeatedly targeted American technology companies. Numerous Chinese nationals have been caught stealing AI and semiconductor technology, feeding China's technological advancement. The MSS doesn't just spy, They systematically acquire intellectual property to fuel China's economic growth. Cyber warfare forms another crucial component of MSS operations. They've launched sophisticated attacks against the Australian Parliament, European Union offices, and countless other targets worldwide. These aren't random attacks but carefully coordinated campaigns supporting Chinese strategic objectives. Perhaps most controversially, the MSS tracks Uyghur Muslims abroad using digital surveillance tools and mobile applications. This demonstrates their domestic surveillance capabilities extending globally, monitoring Chinese diaspora communities and dissidents. The agency coordinates closely with the Chinese Communist Party while operating separately from military intelligence. Their network spans continents, influencing foreign governments, stealing technology, conducting cyber operations, and suppressing political dissent. The MSS represents China's ambition to become the world's dominant intelligence power through technological superiority and comprehensive global influence operations. Secret Intelligence Service MI6, United Kingdom. The world is not enough. While James Bond remains fictional, MI6 real-world operations have proven equally dramatic. The Secret Intelligence Service, established in 1909, operates as the United Kingdom's foreign intelligence agency from their iconic Vauxhall Cross headquarters in London. Under current Chief Richard Moore, MI6 works closely with MI5 for domestic intelligence and GCHQ for cyber operations. This coordinated approach, combined with their role in the Five Eyes Alliance alongside the US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, makes them a cornerstone of Western intelligence cooperation. MI6's historical achievements shaped the modern world. During World War II, they helped decrypt the German Enigma code alongside Alan Turing's team, potentially shortening the war by years. Their Cold War operations in Eastern Europe gathered crucial intelligence behind the Iron Curtain. Recent operations have focused on Russian activities within Britain. Following the poisonings of Alexander Litvinenko and the Skripals, MI6 has worked extensively to counter Russian intelligence operations on British soil and expose Moscow's international assassination campaigns. The agency's legendary tradecraft extends far beyond Hollywood portrayals. MI6 operatives have successfully exposed international spy rings, foiled terrorist plots, and collaborated with the CIA on controversial rendition programs. Their discretion and effectiveness have earned worldwide respect. MI6's primary functions include foreign intelligence gathering, espionage, counterterrorism, cybersecurity, and protecting UK national interests abroad. They operate under the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, ensuring direct coordination with diplomatic efforts. Despite their secretive nature, MI6 maintains one of the world's oldest and most respected intelligence operations. Their global network continues gathering critical intelligence that shapes British foreign policy and international security cooperation. Inter-Services Intelligence, ISI. Pakistan. ISI is a state within a state. Former Pakistani Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto's words capture the extraordinary power wielded by Pakistan's Inter-Services Intelligence Agency. Founded in 1948 and headquartered in Islamabad, the ISI serves as Pakistan's premier military intelligence organization. Under current Director General Abu Hafs al-Hashimi al-Qurashi, the ISI recruits exclusively from Pakistan's armed forces, creating a disciplined, military-focused intelligence structure. This gives them unparalleled influence within Pakistan's security establishment and regional affairs. The ISI's most famous operation occurred during the Soviet-Afghan War, when they partnered with the CIA to arm and train Afghan Mujahideen fighters. This collaboration helped defeat Soviet forces but later created complications when some groups evolved into Taliban and Al-Qaeda elements. Operation Tupac represents their alleged long-term support for insurgency in Kashmir, demonstrating their willingness to use proxy forces for strategic objectives. This operation showcased the ISI's doctrine of strategic depth, creating friendly territories beyond Pakistan's borders. However, the ISI's most controversial aspect involves their alleged double games in Afghanistan. While officially cooperating with American forces, they were simultaneously accused of sheltering Taliban leaders and maintaining relationships with groups fighting NATO troops. The discovery of Osama bin Laden in Abbottabad, near Pakistan's premier military academy, raised serious questions about ISI's knowledge and involvement. Whether they unknowingly or knowingly provided sanctuary remains debated. The agency's specialized divisions handle covert action, political monitoring, and security operations across South Asia. Their functions include military intelligence, strategic planning, counterintelligence, and influence operations throughout the region. Despite controversies, the ISI remains one of South Asia's most powerful intelligence agencies, known for extensive clandestine networks and regional influence extending far beyond Pakistan's borders. Bundesnachrichtendienst, BND, Germany. Germany's Bundesnachrichtendienst operates as the country's sole overseas intelligence agency, playing a critical role in shaping foreign policy and security posture. Founded in 1956 and now headquartered in Berlin, the BND emerged from post-World War II reconstruction efforts. Under current President Bruno Kohl, the BND operates under direct authority of the Federal Chancellery, ensuring coordination with Germany's highest government levels. This structure reflects Germany's commitment to civilian oversight of intelligence operations. The agency's origins carry historical complexity, originally formed by former Nazi intelligence officers working with American authorities post-World War II. This controversial beginning has been acknowledged and addressed as Germany built democratic intelligence institutions. Following September 11, the BND significantly expanded surveillance capabilities across Europe. They've conducted extensive counter-Islamist operations throughout the European Union, working closely with allied agencies to prevent terrorist attacks on German and European soil. The BND's cooperation with the NSA on metadata collection demonstrates their integration into Western intelligence networks. This collaboration provides Germany with access to global intelligence while contributing to international security efforts. Their primary functions encompass foreign intelligence gathering, national security operations, counterterrorism, cyber intelligence, and geopolitical monitoring. The BND Act provides legal framework governing their operations, ensuring parliamentary oversight and democratic accountability. The agency focuses particularly on terrorism, cybercrime, weapons trafficking, and activities of non-state actors that could threaten German interests. They monitor global developments that might impact Germany's security or economic interests. Working closely with both domestic agencies and international partners, the BND addresses cross-border threats while maintaining Germany's position as a reliable intelligence partner within NATO and European security frameworks. Directorate General for External Security, DGSE, France. France's Directorate General for External Security combines military precision with technological innovation, creating one of Europe's most capable intelligence agencies. Founded in 1982 and headquartered in Paris, the DGSE operates under the Ministry of the Armed Forces. Current Director Nicolas Lerner oversees operations spanning foreign intelligence, counterterrorism, cyber defense, and covert operations protecting French national interests. The agency operates under France's Code de la Défense with parliamentary oversight through the intelligence delegation. The DGSE's most notorious operation occurred in 1985 with the sinking of Greenpeace's Rainbow Warrior ship in New Zealand. This botched operation resulted in a journalist's death and international embarrassment, but demonstrated France's willingness to conduct aggressive covert operations. More successful operations include extensive anti-jihadist campaigns across Africa's Sahel region. Working alongside French military forces, DGSE operatives have conducted intelligence gathering and targeted operations against terrorist networks threatening French interests and regional stability. Following the 2015 Paris terror attacks, the DGSE dramatically expanded cyber defense programs. They've developed sophisticated capabilities to counter online threats while building stronger partnerships with EU and NATO allies for intelligence sharing. The agency's approach blends traditional human intelligence with cutting-edge technology. Their field operations maintain France's influence in former colonies while their technical capabilities rival those of larger intelligence services. DGSE coordinates closely with French military forces and diplomatic missions, supporting France's global foreign policy objectives. They've shaped outcomes of conflicts and crises worldwide, often operating in shadows while French diplomatic and military forces take public roles. Their influence extends throughout Francophone Africa, where they maintain extensive networks supporting French political and economic interests while countering threats from terrorism and organized crime. Iraqi National Intelligence Service, INS, Iraq. The Iraqi National Intelligence Service emerged from the ashes of Saddam Hussein's regime, established in April 2004 by the Coalition Provisional Authority. Headquartered in Baghdad, INS represents Iraq's attempt to build professional intelligence capabilities in a post-conflict environment. Under former agency executive Mustafa al-Kadhimi, who later became Iraq's prime minister, INS received substantial American support. Secret U.S. congressional appropriations provided approximately $3 billion over 3 years for covert CIA operations, primarily in Iraq with some operations extending into Afghanistan. This funding arrangement reflected America's strategic investment in Iraqi intelligence capabilities. The goal was creating a professional intelligence service capable of countering terrorism, maintaining internal stability, and protecting Iraqi sovereignty while supporting broader regional security objectives. INS's primary functions include national security operations, counterterrorism efforts, intelligence coordination, and protection of Iraqi sovereignty. They work closely with Western intelligence agencies while developing indigenous capabilities suited to Iraq's specific challenges. The agency faces unique obstacles operating in a complex sectarian environment with ongoing security threats. Balancing competing political factions while combating terrorism requires sophisticated intelligence operations and careful political navigation. INS has focused extensively on dismantling terror networks left over from the Iraq War period. They've worked to identify and neutralize sleeper cells, prevent sectarian violence, and counter foreign intelligence operations within Iraq. Their collaboration with Western agencies provides access to advanced training, technology, and intelligence sharing arrangements. This support has been crucial for developing professional standards and operational capabilities in Iraq's challenging security environment. Despite limitations imposed by ongoing instability, INS represents Iraq's commitment to building professional intelligence institutions capable of protecting national interests and contributing to regional security cooperation. Thanks for watching this video to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We will love to know the country you are watching from in the comments section, and if you have any video ideas that you will love us to work on, don't hesitate to drop it in the comment section. See you soon in our next videos.